First Peter chapter 1 and verse 7, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahushua HaMashiach. I want to give all infinite praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakradash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth and sincerity. They steered us well and they rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect. May the blessing of election be upon your house. This the brother Zion and Isaiah coming at you once again through the Holy Spirit to feed the lambs. All right. So, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and to the point. And in this lesson, we are going to get into our trials, man. Okay, the trials. Okay, and I have taken the liberty of going to the etymology, okay, and pulling up trial, all right, which is a mid 15th century word, a noun, act or process of testing, a putting to proof by examination, experiment, etc. You understand? Examining and deciding of the issues between parties in a court of law. All right. So the Lord is trying to try us. Okay. And try is a 13th century word, which means examine judiciously, discover by evaluation, test, sit in judgment, also attempt to do. All right. So Yahweh Shema Shah got to put us through some things, man. Okay? Yahweh Shema Shah want to see, is your faith, okay? Is your trust, is your belief, which they all run hand in hand, trust, faith, and belief. Is it genuine? Okay? Because you may say you got faith, okay? So the Lord going to put it to the test. Let's see if he got faith in me. You know? That's how Yahweh Shah operate. That's how he deal. Okay, and the chastening isn't grievous. You know, the chastening isn't joyous. All right, but but it's grievous at that first scare. Okay, because you'll get an initial scare, man. Okay, and then it scare the hell out of you. You know, but you gotta be still and know that He is, man. All right, you have to hold your peace because Yahweh Shema Shai gonna fight for you. All right, you got it up. All right.
Got got Romans 8:6. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
Exactly, man. So we can't be carnally minded, focusing on the outward circumstances. Like, dang, man, I gotta pay the rent. Dang, man, I gotta do this. Dang, man, I gotta get a ride, man. I gotta eat, man. I gotta drink, man. I ain't got this or that. You all right? That's being carnal, okay? Because the beautiful thing about being in this truth is that there is a gathering, okay, that is being brought, okay, from Yahweh Shema Shai, and it's a gathering of similar minds, man, okay, by a mere word, which is a marvel indeed, okay, and we're coming together by a simple word, man, okay, which is the belief, faith, fear, trust, and Yahweh Shema Shai, man, coming together as brethren. You understand? And to be carnally minded is death. You can't be carnal. Okay, worrying about the outward circumstances. The outward circumstances gonna be there, right? You know, like I got in Matthew chapter 6 and verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh Shema Shai and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added on to you. All right. Take there no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. Okay, so we going through so much stuff in one day. You ain't got time to be thinking about tomorrow. Tomorrow gonna do what tomorrow gonna do. You need to be focusing in today. because that is what we living in. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no guarantee we gonna live and see tomorrow. So we got to make sure we make the best of what's today. You know what I'm saying? Whether you doing a lesson or you praying, fasting, okay, that can get you closer to your how about Shema Shah. But if you're going through some things, you pray about it and get the Lord um 24 hours. Okay? You know? So that's why the scriptures say be angry and sin not. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, hey man, we all gonna be going through some stuff, so don't let your outward circumstances cause you to sin, man. You know? Take a nap, you know? You got it.
Yes, this is Proverbs 2:6. For the Lord giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly. He keepeth the path of the judgment and preserveth the way of his saints.
You got it.
God, it's all about knowing that the Most High is a just power, man. And he rained down rewards and judgment on who deserve what, man. The wicked is gonna, they're gonna deserve death. If they continue in their wickedness, and the just, the righteous, is gonna deserve that reward, man. A great reward, man. That's better than anything that you can receive on this side of the realm. you know. So yeah, man, it's better to keep Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai in your forehead, in your mind, keep this truth in your mind, and trust the Lord, man, that He has His saints. You can't go wrong, man. The scripture says, if the Lord is for you, who shall be against you, man?
All right.
And that's rhetorical, you know. You gotta,
So you gotta have faith, man. Okay. But I got Matthew chapter 21, Salakia 26, and verse 41. Matthew 26 and 41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. You see? So we got to pray and hope that we don't give in to temptation. We have to do better at fighting the flesh, man. Okay? We have to do better at fighting that flesh. We got to do better on cleaning up them behind doors closed sins, man. Behind closed door sins. Okay? Falling in temptation, going off. All right? Because mind you, getting being carnally minded, getting caught up in that flesh, that is what's gonna get you fucked off, man. Okay? That's why it is very imperative that you stay in the spirit, man. The best way you can. Okay? Whether it's doing a lesson, watching the elder apostles, watching the bishops, the elders, okay? All right? Watching the Akim. Keep up with the videos, take notes, pray, fast. Shit, call a brother. You know? If you know you finna go off, man, call a brother. Talk about it. This is what we here for. This is what the brother here. This is what the brotherhood is here for. It ain't just to go to camp and just share precepts together. Not at all. It's a part of it, but that ain't everything. You know? If you know you finna go off, call a brother, man. Talk about it. This is what about being a brother is for. All right? Because you would tell your real brother in the world some shit. So why not talk to your real brother, which is your real brother, that's doing the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know? All right? Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. And that ultimate temptation is the MO to the T to the B, man. All right? Which is that C hip. All right. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. All right. And look, in that day, you gonna be, man, like, dang, man, I'm praying, hope you, how about Shema Shah don't put the spirit on me to take that thing. You know? That temptation gonna be heavy, and Yahweh Shah gonna try your ass before you get on that fathership. He gonna try you. He gonna try me. He gonna try everybody. He gonna test them reins now. Before you get on that chariot, you gonna be 100% de-niggified. By the time you get on that chariot, Lord willing, we're part of that number. All right, you got it.
He's got Jeremiah 7. We'll start at 7. Blessed is the man that trusted in the Lord, and whose hope the Lord is. For he shall be as a tree planted by the waters, and that spreadeth out roots by the river, and shall not see when heat cometh, but her leaf shall be green, and shall not be careful in the year of drought, neither shall cease from yielding fruit. This is 9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it?
Read verse 10.
Kind. Verse 10. I, the Lord, search the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings. Break it down.
Kinda, you got it.
Kind. Kind, man. Yeah, starting at 7, man. Blessed is the man that trusting in the Lord and whose hope the Lord is, man. You know, like we just bought out a few precepts ago, man. Hey, if you keep the Lord in your forefront, man, if you keep the Lord in your head, man, your mind, in your life, in your which is really supposed to be your heart, you know, hey, you can't go wrong, man. You know, if you diligently seek the Lord, man, hey, man, you will understand everything. You know, I'm talking about right then and there, man, because he that seeks the Lord understand all things. You know, so hey, man, if you know that you doing right, man, hey, you have no worries, man. You know that the Lord is doing something. You know, you may not see it, but hey, he's preparing your salvation, man. You know, right before you, man.
Kinda, if I may add, if you out here walking fearful, you ain't living right, man. All right, fearful in a sense that you gonna get destroyed. That means you need to work on something, man. All right, you ain't supposed to be thinking like, oh dang, man, I might get destroyed. No, no. Everybody that every Israelite that gets on that chariot, they have believed that they was gonna get on there. You're not gonna have no Israelite on there getting delivered, and they be like, "What the fuck is going on? Why am I floating?" No, like everybody is gonna know why this is happening. You know, so it's imperative that you prepare your spirit. All right, okay, and that, you know what I'm saying. And look, man, our lives are in fact desperately wicked. Have you ever, you know, was on Facebook or playing a game or something like that, and then just something, just period, like something triggered you to sin, something, and then I'm telling you, every sin start with a thought. Every single motherfucking sin, man, starts with that lob, your mind. All right, lob is the Hebrew word for heart, which means your mind, man. So every time your mind get to musing upon many things, all right, that's when the BS happen. That's when you start, going off. Okay, and the Lord gonna test us every second of the day. You hear me? Every second of the day, Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna test us. All right, and I got Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 9 and verse 15. For the corruptible body presseth down the soul, and the earthly tabernacle weigheth down the mind that museth upon many things. Okay? So let's get museth right quick. Muse means to reflect, ponder, meditate, to be absorbed in thought. You see? Wander, loiter, waste time. You've been going through all that bullshit, thinking about all that. Next time you look up, it's 4 o'clock and you ain't did nothing for your Habashim Shai. Focusing on the outward circumstances, worrying about the morrow, and the morrow is going to take care of itself, Jake. You know? And this lesson goes to us first and then you. Okay? Because all the brothers is catching their own hell, whether it's collectively or individually in their own lot. All right? So don't be spiritually wasting time, man. Worrying about the bullshit. Pray to Yahweh Shema Shai. Be still and know that he is. All right? To sniff about like a dog who has lost the scent. Woo. It Muse is going into I think that's it on that Muse. Yeah, man. All right. To ponder, dream, wander, loiter, waste time. All right. So the scriptures say, Wisdom of Solomon 9:15, for the corruptible body, this is sinful flesh, man. Okay? Presseth down the soul. You see, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. And the earthly tabernacle weigheth down the mind that museth upon many things. You don't want to sin. You know, it ain't you, it's the sin in you that's doing that, man. Okay? All right? So that corruptible body, that deceitful mind is weighing down and pressing down your soul because your spirit is willing, but your flesh is weak, man. That's why it's imperative that we stay locked in, even though we catch our hell with Yahweh Shema Shai, man, and just take it cheerfully, man. Because if you're not going through hell, you need to be looking over your damn shoulder because you finna die. Well, I got Sirach chapter 2 and verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient. Right. So we got to go through long suffering too. When thou art changed to a low estate, the Lord not going to put nothing on you that you can't handle. Okay. It's only the better you. Okay. All right. You know, some brothers is going through humility. Some brothers, you know, can't get a job. Some brothers facing evictions. Some brothers facing health issues. Some brothers, it might be a combination of every goddamn thing. You know, it might be, you know, but you take it cheerfully when you are changed to a lower state. And the chastening ain't going to feel joyous, but it's going to feel grievous at first. But just know that he is. All right. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. That's that proving. That's that proving yourself. Okay, trial is for you to prove, to be tried. It's to prove. We just brought out tried in the etymology. Okay, it's to be tried. All right, judiciously, because the Lord is a righteous judge. He ain't gonna judge you for no damn reason. Half of the things that we going through is because we went off maybe 4 or 5 months ago and the Lord whooping our ass for it. It might be something you did that day, something that week. The Lord will fire your ass up, man. Once you realize on how much the Lord really don't give a fuck, he will kill you. Okay? He is pitiful and, you know, saveth in the time of the afflictions and, he will help you, all of that. But if you take advantage of your how about Shema Shai, he gonna fire your ass up, man. Real quick. Okay? And by us being men of the Lord, and by you being men of the Lord and women of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, fire us up. I'm talking he pull our pants down spiritually, put us over his lap, beat our ass, turn us around, move your hand. He whoop our ass because we know better. That's why. So don't take it like, oh man, the Lord not dealing with me, man, because I'm going to do it. No, no, that's not the case. That ain't the mindset you want to be in, Jake. The Lord dealing with you. So you just got to take it cheerfully, you know? All right. Don't flinch. All right. Verse 6, believe in him and what? Ding, ding, listen good. He will help thee order thy way aright and what? Trust in him. You see, we got to trust in Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right. You got to believe that the Yahweh Shema Shai even dealing with you, man. All right. And I got one more and you got it. And we'll close out. I got Psalms 34 and verse 17. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. You hear that? The righteous crying right now. We signing and crying. It sound like I'm whining because we signing and crying, man. All right, on the highways and hedges, on these video epistles. All right, you might be prophesying to a family member. Okay, you crying out to the Lord, man. Ultimately, what this is talking about, you crying out to Yahweh by Shem Shai. And what? And the Lord heareth. You hear that? But if you a sinner and you just out here just doing you, YOLOing it out, the Lord not listening to no sinner. And if you turn your ear away from hearing the law, even your prayer is going to be an abomination. Okay? So he only dealing with the elect. When Israelites throw their prayers up to the heavens, the Lord hear them, man. Okay? Especially from the elect. Okay? You understand me? Verse 18. The Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. See, look, man, Yahweh Shema Shai not finna save no proud Negro. And this remind me of the account where the woman, she gave Yahweh Shai the alabaster oil, and she uh she she washed Yahweh feet with her tears and dried his feet with her hair, and she was trying to get her sins forgiven, and the Lord actually blotted out her sins because she had a humble and contrite spirit. You know what I'm saying? A humble and contrite spirit, man. You know? Verse 19, and many Slakia. Yep. Verse 19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous. Right. We all catch a hell. Many, many, many things. It may be 7 things you dealing with. And look though, that's just outward circumstances. That ain't got nothing to do with the inside. You know what I'm saying? Many. All right. You might got a bunch of inside demons you working on, and you dealing with a whole bunch of BS outside of that. Collectively. You know, that's why the scriptures say knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of our times, man. Okay? Because we being stable minded right now, the Lord is getting us prepared for Jacob's trouble. He is getting us prepared to not be perplexed. Because a lot of these motherfuckers out here gonna be perplexed, man. They gonna be scared, crying, no way out. They life gonna be in doubt. They ain't gonna know they ain't gonna know what to do, where to go, who to turn. They gonna be like off that scene in The Mummy, man. You know, the mummy got resurrected, so called, and came up to the dude. He had all these chains out. They gonna be killed. They gonna be calling on every goddamn thing, man. Even you Israelites gonna be calling on Yahweh Shema Shai, and the Lord still ain't gonna listen to you because guess what? Y'all wasn't putting in the work. You got to put in the work. You know, it ain't all about a damn lamb dinner with garlic and herb, mashed potatoes, and fucking beef bacon wrapped around the you know what I'm saying? What's the vegetable? The asparagus, with garlic and herb and, salt band the damn parsley on top of the shit. Right, right, right. Lemon pepper stepper wings and what? You gotta put in the work. You gotta do what the Lord say. Feed my sheep. We doing these video epistles to get something to eat. We trying to eat. We trying to get something to eat in that day, get something to drink in that day, to rejoice in that day. You know, we trying to have the sure mercies of David. We trying to have mercy. All right. Key word, mercy. All right. So that's why it's imperative that all of the brethren of Great Millstone, starting from the elder apostles, all the way down from the bishops, the elders, the brothers, and the like-minded brethren as such, we are making our calling and our election sure. And Lord willing, if we are part of that number, we ain't gonna be the hopeful elect no more. We gonna be the elect, Lord willing. But we gotta hold up our end of the bargain with Yahweh Shema Shah, man. All right. And that goes for you, brothers, sisters, and children that's watching diligently. All right. Subscribe to the GMS doctrine, which is the true doctrine of Yahweh Shema Shah, the same doctrine that Yahweh Shah taught, the same doctrine that Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Elijah, you name it, taught. The same one that we teach, the elder apostles teach. If you subscribe to it, all right, just make sure that you on your job, man. Okay, stay diligent, but make sure charity is the first too, because charity is really big in this thing, man. All right, the Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken and contrite heart, and saveth as be of a contrite spirit. Many of the afflictions of the righteous, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, listen good, delivereth him of them all. Okay, I can be a perfect testimony for that. Okay? All right? There was plenty of times where I was facing, all right, jail time, all right, evictions, all that. And Yahweh Shema Shah still got my back, man. Okay? Because I believe. All right? Even when you going through the shit and you like, dang, man, like, whoo, you might be thinking, yo, ass out of there. But the Lord always show up on time at the very end when you thought you was out. Key word, Jake. That is you know, that's a spiritual sign of being scarcely saved, man. Okay? All right? You got it up.
I got Sirach 11 and 14. Prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the law are of the Lord. Love and the way of good works are from him. So yeah, man, that's telling you a lot, man. In two sentences, man. In two verses, man. That's telling you a lot, man. Basically, you know, our parents, when I say our, I mean Israelites. It's a saying in the world that almost every Israelite parent say, man, I brought you in this world, I could take you out. You know, and that's our power, man. He put you in this situation. Only he can get you out, man. You know, hey,
Right.
the powers that are ordained is of him, man. He said if your ways pleaseth him, he maketh your enemies your friend to be at peace with you. Roughly paraphrasing. So yeah, man, this is saying a whole lot, man. Only the Lord can put you through that fire and get you out, man. So with that being said, like the ox bought out, man, take whatever bought upon you cheerfully, man, because you know how you ought to be in order to gain that favor of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep, man. And whatever you is, whether you prosperous, you're going through adversity, rich, poor, you got wisdom, you got knowledge, you may do, you may don't. At the end of the day, it all comes from Yahweh Shema Shai, whatever your lot is. It all comes from you. So that's why you shouldn't worry. You know what I'm saying? Because if you worrying about something, if you pray, don't worry. If you worry, don't pray. Because whatever the fuck was gonna happen to you anyway, was gonna happen anyway. Because the Lord wanted it to happen, and it's a part of His will. No matter what happens. So it's like we just gotta just take that on the chin, bro. That's a part of the being bitter. Okay, you not about to make it in this truth, Jake, and you ain't forsook nothing, nothing. You ain't you haven't forsook no kids, no wife, no house, no nothing.
Mm.
You ain't forsook nothing, and you just gonna be Gucci and just get on the chariot and you ain't forsook shit. And every prophet of the Bible forsook a lot of things.
All right. Hey, that's why if I can add, that's why I said it is easy for a camel to enter the kingdom of heaven than a rich man. It is easy for a camel to go through the eye of the needle than a rich man to get into the kingdom of heaven. Because that rich man, he's not forsaking anything, man. He's trying to bring everything he has with him everywhere he go. He's not trying to let go of the world, man. And so scripture that back that up, man. For what does it profit a man to gain the world and to lose his soul? You know, hey man, you gotta forsake things, man. It's all about sacrifice, man. That's what Yahweh Shai did for us. You know, hey,
Yep.
you lay your life on the line, man, as a living sacrifice, man. You know,
And I got Matthew chapter 7, and I got verse 13. Enter ye and enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way. You see? You got Christianity, you got Muslim, you got Buddhism, you got all of these different ways that you can so called go up. But that's the broad way. That ain't gonna go nowhere. Okay? You're not gonna go nowhere. When you go into the word straight, straight means uh that means difficulty, man.
uh,
All right. That leadeth to destruction. Right. So those ways are gonna lead you to death. Okay. Like Christianity and what I'm saying, that wide and broad way. Okay. And many there be which go in thereat, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. Right. So this truth, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shema Shah, think about it like a certain store. You know what I'm saying? you know, Kind of like the incense, for instance, right? There's a certain store you got to go get these certain incense. Sometimes you got to go way in the back of this certain store. That's this truth. Okay, this truth is like an alley in the entire world, and you know where it's at, Jake. You know where it's at. You know how to get there. Okay, because soon as Jacob's trouble hit, on a full mass scale, it's gonna be you, yourself, and Yahweh Shema Shai, to the point where spiritually we're gonna be in a single file line walking this straight gate. All right. We don't know if we're gonna be around brothers or not. We don't know that. We don't know. All right. It's gonna be you, yourself, and Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. Especially when the time when the MOTB happened, because you're gonna have a lot of these Israelites. They're gonna be coming home from camp, all these Jakes teaching. They're gonna come home from camp, and they're gonna be seeing Eve's sitting on the couch looking dumb as hell with a band-aid on her hand, with a damn fridge full of food. And you're gonna be like, what the hell happened to you? Why you ain't talking? You know? Some of you Israelites that's teaching, go get MOTB'd on your way to the house. Hurt. Because you want some Simply lemonade. You know what I'm saying? Through.
some pussy.
Yeah, that too. Because a lot of these stores now, you got to have a certain QR code in order to go inside of them, man. You know? So, Jake, get stuff together, man. All right? Because, mind you, we are, in fact, walking that straight gate right now. So, you got to choose. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you got a choice. You want to walk through that furnace of love or walk through the furnace? Because I'd rather have fire in my spirit than fire on my ass any day of the week, time of the day.
Uh,
All right? Period. Okay? So don't try to go up no other way. All right? Go up that straight gate. Go up to Yahweh Shema Shai, which is the right path. Choose the old way, the old path. Clean the inside of that cup. Work on that inward man. All right? So, Lord willing, this lesson has been edifying and to the point. I want to give the infinite glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth and sincerity. They steered us well and they rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect. May the blessing of election be upon your house. We on the next one. Abaratazai. Shalom.